Morning lads, it's nice and early on Sunday morning. I'm out at this little chill spot in Sydney. I got a little bit of stuff I need to get done today, so my only chance of doing a piece was to start nice and early, and I'm just going to smash out a chromie. Won't be anything too crazy, but I thought I'll bring you along and make a quick video, so I'll get stuck into it. I've got my rough SketchUp done, so now I'm just going to buff in around this guy's piece. I was kind of hoping that the alleyway was going to be a bit more thrashed and that I wouldn't have to buff, but it looks like these guys put a bit of effort in, so better do the right thing. I actually haven't painted this spot for years. I used to come here a fair bit, but I would normally paint the front section around here. But when you paint the front section, you have to do like a proper good color piece. You can't just do like a chromie. You got to do it properly. And today I'm on kind of limited time. I got a bunch of shit that I need to get done, so it makes sense to just smash something quick out here. I'll show you what my kit looks like. It is just pure Aeroart kit today. So I got a couple of chromes, I've got a couple of these purple haze, some background. Actually my loop is the only sort of proper nice can that I have, but yeah, it's just a bit of a quick piece, so I'm not gonna, spend too much on it. Alright, let's get stuck in. Let's see how long this thing takes me. It's pretty good, this chrome. For the price, like $5 a can. You can put a fat cap on it. It's nice and shiny, nice and bright. It smells pretty terrible, but almost all paint does, except for like Montana 94 or something. When I'm filling with this fat cap, I'm just doing like a half press so I can control it. If I press it all the way down, it'll do this. So it's pretty good, but it'll fully drain your can. That's it, man. One can down. That cost me $5. What's that, like half the piece? $10 fills? Still sounds kind of expensive. Alright, that's another chrome. We're up to $10 now. I tell you what, if I didn't have this underline under here, I would have got away with it. But I think the piece needs it. I've got this big swoop going off the top here, so it needs something to balance it down here. Alright, so 2 and a bit cans of chrome for Phil. I'll say that shit's at like 12 bucks. Damn bro, $12 fills. Prefer zero. Anyway, I'll get some background in there now. So for the background, I'm just going to keep it super simple. I'm just going to do like a classic cloud and bubbles behind it. It's too early on a Sunday morning to come up with some crazy intricate shape or something. And when I'm out of ideas, I always just go back to a cloud or some rocks, something classic. Can't go wrong with that shit. Standard. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a cloud here and then I'll make a drip at the bottom so there's some sort of flow to it. I've been using a lot of these Aeroarts lately. They're like $5 each and it kind of just makes sense. Especially for a wall like this, just some ghetto alley wall. Like this thing might even get gone over today, and I wouldn't really care if it does. And this isn't a painting on a budget video, but I feel like painting on a budget is just painting in 2024 now. Shit's expensive, man. If I was doing like a really good stay up spot or something like that, I'd spend a bit and get like some decent paint. I'd get some loops or something, or some flames. I like those. But for something like this, there's no point using really good paint. This shit's not going to stay up long enough to fade anyway. But I really love painting on an early morning like this. Like for so many years, I had to get up early to go to work. I actually used to work not far from where I am now, and I used to start my shift at, I think it was about 7 in the morning, 7:30, something like that. But to get there, I had to drive for an hour. And before that, I would try to get a gym session. So I was getting up at like pretty much 5 o'clock, maybe just before 5, every single day. And I did that shit for like 7 years. So I'm like, it's fully wired into my system, you know? Even if I try to sleep in, most of the time I can't. My body clock will just wake me up. And the best part about painting this early, especially if you're just by yourself, is you've got the whole day to take care of other shit. I think that's it. I'm not gonna do too much more than that. 1 can for background, what are we at? We got 2 cans for fill, 2 and a bit. One of these, we're at 15, say 17 bucks. Yeah, this thing is pretty much done. I'm going to save a tiny bit in case I need to fix something, which I normally do. So we're ready to outline. On one of my other videos, someone was asking what I used to outline. Lately I've been using these. these yellow Lego caps. They're like a small version of a New Yorker. You can get these really like nice, precise lines off them. Like, look at that. And they're not too fat. Yeah, these are probably my favorite cap at the moment. Yeah, they're pretty good. You can kind of hold them back to get these fatter lines as well. Definitely rate this shit. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to put in my 3D. I'll be most of the way there. And it's been super quiet this morning. Nobody's come down. Must be too early for everyone. That's it, man. It's the end of my black. Almost got there. Always bring it back up black. So what are we at now? 2 cans of chrome, 1 can of purple haze, 1 black, plus that other little bit of chrome. We're at like $22, aren't we? 2 chromes, 1 purple, 1 black, $20. This will make it This will make it 25. Shit, man. This is turning out to be an expensive morning. And that's it. I'm going to leave it pretty much completely raw like that. I'm only going to touch up a couple of tiny little bits. Like down here. Needs to go to a point. Alright, that's it. Sunday morning paint is finished. Good to get out and knock something out anyway. Pretty happy with how it turned out for what it is. So I ended up using, what was it, 2 chromes, 1 and a bit blacks, 1 purple. Yeah, I didn't really use that much on it. I mean, the whole piece, like I said before, it's not painting on a budget, but it probably cost me $25, which isn't too shabby. Anyway, peace out.